DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Tuesday video report. Sorry for being a little late today, but had a couple of medical visits and stuff and just got waylaid all day long. Listen, coming up in this report, I'm going to break down the Oklahoma City-Memphis game, and I also have another money-saving discount coupon that'll save you $15 off a purchase, whether you make it today or tomorrow, the choice being yours. We'll get to that in just a moment. How about last night? You know, hey, listen, I told you here on the free video report that I thought the Mavericks had a chance to stay within the number against the Lakers. But, you know, I mean, listen, it was a 5-point number. It wasn't like they were getting a lot of points in the game. And, hey, when they were down by 16 points, it looked like a pretty lousy pick. To see them come back, to see them win the game outright, just shocking to me. You know, and of course after the game, Kobe Bryant came under a lot of criticism because, you know, he was the offense for the Lakers. And all you heard today from the talking heads was that, you know, Kobe has the ball, everybody else stands around. It's amazing to me, and I've been in enough locker rooms, I've covered enough NBA games, it is amazing to me when people say something like that, they forget the flip side of the equation. So let's play devil's advocate. Maybe if Pau Gasol called for the ball and acted like he was interested offensively, maybe Kobe would give the ball to him. He's a great facilitator. I mean, a great facilitator. Listen, you know how many years that Kobe has as a premier shooting guard? Maybe a few years more. He could probably play another 5 or 6 after that if he moves over to the point. He is a guy that always is willing to get his teammates involved in the offense if they show an interest to do so. But instead, what you had last night was a situation where the Lakers get up by 16 points and suddenly they come down, they're shooting 3 balls. What happened to taking your time, patiently working the ball down into the paint, taking advantage of Gasol and Bynum, using your size advantage, because again, they forgot the girl that they brought to the dance. Meaning, this is a team that's got to funnel the ball down low. That is what makes them successful, and that's where they have the advantage here against the Mavericks. Instead, they didn't put the Mavericks out of their misery, and Dallas comes back and win it. But to say that it's Kobe's fault, to say it's because Kobe's was too much of a ball hog, let's say, and that's my words, not somebody else's, that's just ridiculous. It just doesn't work that way. Now, as for that other free pick, oh my God. Did anybody have the Atlanta Hawks out there? Come on, be serious. Did anybody think the Hawks would win the game outright, let alone cover? I mean, I'm looking up and down at the plays of the handicappers as they start coming in. All these guys, they email them to customer support, and I get a copy of them. And I'm seeing them all come through. Chicago, 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 Chicago. And I'm going, nobody's on the Hawks. Well, hell, I had a small little 5-9 play on the Chicago Bulls. What a pathetic performance by them last night. I mean, defensively, they had no answer for Joe Johnson, no answer for Jamal Crawford. Luol Deng could not cover Joe Johnson last night. They've got some real defensive issues in this series. And, of course, Derrick Rose, although he says he's okay, did tweak that sprained ankle in the closing seconds of play. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in that one. Let me get to your discount money saving coupon. Guys, the coupon code is IMAGINE15. Imagine 15. No space between the word imagine and the number 15. It will save you $15 off a single purchase you make either today or tomorrow. It's good both days because I realized, because I was late putting today's report up, that a lot of you may have already made your purchases. So again, you can use it today or tomorrow. The choice is entirely yours. Imagine 15 will save you $15 off one single purchase either today or tomorrow. Enter it in your shopping cart when prompted. Remember, these discount money saving coupons, I only make them available here on the videos. I've been doing it for over a year now. Try to do it at least 2 times a week. Sometimes during the summer, guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do it a lot more. Because I figure, you know, you guys that are playing right now, you know, if you took a big pizza and you said that's the gambling world, 100% of that gambling world bets the NFL, and about 95% of them bet college football. But then you get into college basketball, and I want to say that during the regular season in college basketball, maybe about 50% of that gambling world out there actually actively participates on a daily basis. It goes up to about 75% coming March Madness, and then what happens is the minute March Madness ends, the NBA regular season slows down, the NBA playoffs arrive, the gambling public just disappears. Not everybody's interested. Not everybody's a junkie like me, you know what I mean? So what happens is that pie, then I'd say probably you're down in the NBA playoffs about 25%. And of course when they end or they wind down and it's just baseball, it's probably about 10 to 12%. Well, you guys that are playing right now, you are the most loyal customers out there. I mean, every customer is a great customer, but you are the most loyal diehards. So that's why I accelerate the number of coupons I can give you and save you even more money at this time of year. Hey, I'm the general manager. I can do whatever I want. It's my money. So go ahead. Imagine 15, save yourself $15. Let's get to the Memphis-San Antonio game. I think it would be real easy to jump on the Memphis Grizzlies tonight, getting the 6.5 points after the way they dominated in game number 1. What can you say? Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol, all they did combined for 54 points and 23 rebounds, 52 points in the paint scored in that contest. Of course, this is a team that's averaged 51.5 points in the paint all season long, and in taking 3 of the 4 regular season meetings, they averaged 59 points in the paint. They forced the turnovers. They led the league in steals, led the league in turnovers forced. I mean, they scored 23 points off of 18 turnovers in the Game 1 upset. They scored 22 points off of 17 offensive rebounds. And I look at the scoring for Oklahoma City, and I see Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook had 33 and 29 points respectively. And then they had Serge Ibaka had 16 points. Unexpected offensive output from him. Nobody else in double-figure scoring. You know, Memphis has a bench. O.J. Mayo, Shane Battier. They've got some scoring options other than Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol. And that's why I think that you do have to go ahead and grab the 6.5 points here against a team, Oklahoma City, that is simply defenseless, especially in the middle, because Kendrick Perkins, I'm looking at his box score. 2 points and 6 rebounds in 29 minutes. This is why they got you from the Boston Celtics. It ain't working, guys. It just isn't going to work. So I say you go and grab the points with the Grizzlies there. Now in baseball, I want to give you a free pick on the... I was going to go with the LA Dodgers, but if you're going to lay 155, 160, I'd rather see you go with the Atlanta Braves tonight, to be honest with you, with Tommy Hanson, who's 3-1 in his last 4 starts, allowing just 4 runs over 26 innings pitched. In those 26 innings, he's given up 16 hits. He's spanned 31 batters. And he's gone on that 3-1 roll since losing his first start of the season at Milwaukee. He's lost his last 2 starts against Milwaukee as well. But listen, the Brewers have lost 3 in a row. They've only scored 3 runs in those games. They're 5-10 on the road this season. The Braves have won 7 of their last 10, including last night's game 6-2. So I'll go with the Braves as your other free pick. Again, Imagine 15 is your discount money saving coupon code. And I'll catch you again, guys, early on Wednesday morning.